Hello everyone, welcome to the August 9th, 2015 edition of the Astrology News Report. I'm your intrepid host, Ron Berger. In this segment, we'll take a look at the upcoming planetary patterns and predictions. What's on the celestial agenda for August 9th to August 16th and beyond? There are a lot of things going on in the zodiac this week, most of it packed into a small area at the end of the sign Cancer. But first, notice that Mercury and Neptune are moving into alignment with each other. Therefore, the theme of the week will be confusion. The planet of rational thinking, facts, and data is being influenced by the planet of fantasy, illusion, and suspicion. Not a good week for making rational decisions. Note, too, that on Wednesday, the day that Mercury and Neptune are exactly aligned, the moon will be exactly conjunct Mars, indicating strong emotions and a high probability of volatile events. Now, on to the main item for this week. On Thursday, August 13th, Venus will retrograde into Cancer. Venus has been retrograde since July 25th in the sign Leo. Now, Venus backs into Cancer, where it will spend the remainder of its retrograde period. The transition between a water sign, in this case Cancer, and a fire sign, Leo, is like a pothole in the zodiac, and even has a special name, Gandant. Planets moving through the Gandant degrees are weak and vulnerable. Therefore, Venus's significations of harmony, agreement, romance, finance, and guidance are not going to do so well this week. Upon entering Cancer, Venus becomes deeply Combust the Sun. When a planet is deeply combust, its material significations are greatly harmed. So, Venus, already suffering from being retrograde and Gandant, now gets burnt to a crisp. In other words, the significations of Venus are completely hammered this week. The exact conjunction of Venus and the Sun will be on Saturday, August 15th. Since Venus and the Sun are moving in opposite directions, they swiftly separate, and by August 20th, Venus is emerging from being eclipsed by the Sun and will reappear as the morning star on the eastern horizon just before sunrise. Venus is not especially favorable in the sign Cancer. Venus's selfish desire to be noticed and appreciated conflicts with Cancer's natural inclination to be supportive of others. Venus is even more self-centered when it is retrograde. Making matters even worse, Mars is already in Cancer, and with Venus in reverse, the two are moving towards each other from opposite ends of the sign towards an inevitable conjunction at the end of August. Mars, the planet of aggression and conflict, will cause further harm to Venus as we move through the rest of the month. So, the next few weeks are not favorable for Venus. Best to put off anything important, especially with regards to any of Venus's significations. Also this week, on Friday, August 14th, there will be a new moon at 27 degrees Cancer, which begins the Hindu lunar month of Bhadrapada. This lunar month has a bad reputation. A lot of catastrophic events have happened during Bhadrapada, such as Hurricane Katrina and 9/11. The new moon will be tightly conjunct retrograde Venus, but we won't be able to see this conjunction, since the sun is right on top of Venus as well as on top of the moon. But this means that the birth of the lunar month will carry the energy of retrograde Venus, thereby intensifying the significations of a backward Venus for the next 4 weeks. Okay, that'll do it for this week's Look at the Zodiac. Thanks for visiting astrologynewsreport.com. I'll be posting updates during the week as usual on Twitter at Astro News Report.